So this is part 2 of finding the volume of our prisms. We're gonna have 2 examples in here, just quick ones. The first one, just looking at something with a right triangle, and our height kind of looks a little different. Our bases are triangles, so these guys are gonna be the ones we use for the area of our base. And this guy, the 5, is our height, even though it's kind of just like turned on its side. So finding the volume, we'll need the area of our base, 1/2, 10 times 6. And then we'll need our height, which will be 5. And to find the volume, we multiply those two. And we'll get 150. And this time we have units, meters cubed. So cubed units again for volume. What's different about example D here is we do not have that nice right triangle that we usually want. So we're gonna have to do some fun stuff here. We've got a triangle, an equilateral triangle, where we're gonna have to actually find this height here. And since it's an equilateral triangle, we do know the angle. So this is the one and only time where we're gonna deal with our angles here. It is a 60 degree all the way around here, equilateral triangle. And I also know that this height's gonna cut our guy in half, make this 4. So to go from my little leg, this 4, to my big leg, I'm gonna multiply by rad 3. So it's gonna be 4 rad 3 here. This is the only time, because it's not a right triangle here, that we're gonna have to do something like this. So now we're gonna find the area of our base, 1/2 base times our height, 4 rad 3. So we're gonna get 16 rad 3, and then we'll have our height. So this was the only number not involved with our triangles. All these sides here were 8. So the only number that was not involved is this 10 here. So that's gonna be our height. And we multiply to find our volume. I would love to keep it in rad form. Makes it easier to write. And I get 160 rad 3 inches cubed. So that's a tricky one, but you'll only have to do that if you don't have a right triangle, and you most likely will.